Hi guys. Okay, so watch me ramble about this whole debacle for a whole 10 minutes, but please bear with me because I just bit my tongue the other day and I feel I sound like I have a lisp, but it's just my tongue having a wound. So please bear with me guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So here's the thing. This whole news was posted ever since December of 22nd, and I am 5 days late with reporting this whole announcement or drama, not really drama, but like breakup, because it's very, like, I've been trying my best to distract myself from the holidays, and you know, I wanted to spend time with my family and I was so busy with school. So I am rambling about my life right now. We should push that down and let's now talk about the news. So this news was been posted or announced ever since like December 22nd by The Sun. And according to The Sun, Olivia Rodrigo and Louis Partridge has broken up, and they've been together for 2 years, and just last week they've broken up. It was allegedly announced that they have broken up. But here's the thing about me. I don't believe it yet, because there isn't one of them reporting, like none of the parties have like talked about it, or none of them have like said a word about, you know, the breakup. But here's the thing. I have seen on Reddit that Olivia Rodrigo was crying on Lily Allen's party, and people are speculating that it was about Louis Partridge on why she was crying, and it was because of the breakup and stuff. It was because of the recent breakup, and I don't believe it. There are a lot of reasons for her to cry, and yeah, maybe boys could be one of them, but she could be crying about, you know, things that really bothering her in her life. And she, like, just because, you know, there's a breakup that has been announced by The Sun, and even The Sun isn't really reliable on its own resource, but people are still believing it otherwise. You know, just because there was a news report that she was crying on Lily Allen's party doesn't mean that she is crying over a boy. And she could be crying over something else, I guess. I feel like I would believe it if Louis Partridge or Olivia Rodrigo speaks up about the breakup, or if it's true, or the team, or Olivia's team, or Louis's team, if one of them, at least confirmed that it's true, then I would believe it. But as of right now, I am not gonna believe it. Like, my stance is here. I'm not gonna believe it. If there was an announcement that from one of them that they actually have broken up, I'm gonna make a video of me crying, like me in my kitchen floor crying, like. But anyways, that's one of the reasons why I still haven't believed it yet. One of the things that made me almost believe it was Pop Base, because like, okay, yeah, it was so cringy of me to say Pop Base, but like, if you guys don't know, Pop Base is a popular pop culture account on Twitter, and they announce a lot of things. And you know, every time they announce things or they report on stuff, that would make me feel that the news is easily, you know, believable, because it's pop based, and a lot of news reports or a lot of news outlets have reported about it already, because, you know, but The Sun has reported it first. But the thing is, one of the reasons why I almost believed it was because of pop base. But here's the thing. Olivia has not said a word about it. And here's the thing that I've seen of Olivia for a few, like, ever since her career started, from her music career. And I've noticed that Olivia is very quiet when it comes to drama or situations that could affect her own image. Like, her her way for it to die out is for her to not talk about it. And if someone talks about, like, let's say, for example, the whole Olivia Rodrigo situation with the driver's license debacle with Joshua Bassett and Sabrina Carpenter. Every time news reporters or journalists would talk about the whole fiasco during that time with Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia would try to not dodge it, but, like, you know, she would try to sugarcoat it, or she would try to at least make it different. Like, she would say something nice. Like, I remember, I think it was the Zach Sang show who asked if what was her thoughts about the driver's license. No, it wasn't the Zach Sang, but it was something else. It was another podcaster who asked about her thoughts about, you know, Sabrina Carpenter's skin, and then she said, I like it. Yeah.
Like skin? I think it's nice.
I listened to it. Yeah.
Bro.
And I feel like she's trying to direct herself to Beyonce's path. Hey guys, this is Future Elliot here editing, and I think I didn't get to give too much context about the Beyonce thing, how it kind of directed itself to Olivia Rodrigo, but here's something that Beyonce have not done ever since, like, the early 2010s, I think, was when she doesn't really get into interviews or to talk about more on her side of the story, and she's been very quiet. And a lot of people, I think I've seen on the internet, like on TikTok and stuff, like, people do not really know who the real Beyonce is, and that's what I think Olivia Rodrigo was trying to insert herself in, or she's trying to direct herself into that path. Like Beyonce does not do interviews anymore because people keep on making stuff, because people or interviewers try to ask her very personal questions or, like, very intricate questions that can ruin her image up. Let's say, for example, dramas and stuff. Like, she wouldn't want to insert herself on that, except when she would talk about her music and stuff. And that's what I was wanting to talk about, but yeah. Which is, instead of talking about it too much, just ignore it, or just at least try to make herself more redeemable, or not really redeemable, but more clean on the situation. And instead of, like, saying a lot of things about it, she would just try to ignore it, or she would just try to sugarcoat it on the behalf of other parties. And I commend her for that, because at some point, instead of saying a lot of backlash, or, like, saying a lot of bad things, or, like, saying your side of the story to make people hate on another person, is low-key another, I mean, do your thing, but I like Olivia's style on talking about those things. But if ever a reporter or a news outlet or a journalist or a podcaster that she would be in, you know, would ask about that breakup, I feel, and, you know, Olivia would take the hot seat for that question, I feel like she would answer it maybe in a calming way, or not really, you know, or I feel like also she wouldn't talk about it too much, or she wouldn't say an answer for it, and she might make us go find it ourselves anyways. So I feel like that's what she'll do. Like, she wouldn't tell us the answer for it, and she may possibly dodge the question, because that's what helps. I hope she takes a really huge break for her own, if this whole drama is real, because, you know, this is getting out of hand, and I really hope that the fans would respect her every time, because, you know, she's gone through a lot, like, emotionally. Like, everyone thought that they were the perfect couple. Like, maybe not the perfect one, but one of the best couples out there, like, right now, because they seem so quiet, they seem so peaceful, they seem so loving. And even though they don't really talk about their whole relationship on the internet, or, like, they wouldn't post each other too much on the internet, there are still raw videos of them, like, you know, being cute with each other, like, on different occasions. And people are catching it on their own cameras, and that's how people are also grieving from the relationship with them. And I feel like maybe I'm a part of it, and maybe I'm a part of the people who are grieving, and I also feel for them. But I really hope that both parties take their time to heal if this whole breakup is true. And I really hope that it's not true though, but if it is, I hope the best for them, for their mental health. And yeah, but in conclusion, I do not believe that they have broken up just yet. So what are your thoughts on this rumor? Yeah, I'm gonna say that it's a rumor. Do you guys believe it? Because I don't. So I hope you guys like this video essay of mine. I hope you guys click the like button and subscribe. And I hope you guys like the video. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Don't worry, I might post soon again. So I might post soon again. Bye guys. Thank you so much for watching.